Hello Amal, here's the video about balancing. It's in your textbook on page 211, unit 2. Dis nie 'n moeilike enetjie nie. Ek gaan vir jou wys twee verskillende metodes wat jy dit kan doen. I'm going to start off with an easy one, waar ons water vorm. So you've got your hydrogen diatomic, oxygen diatomic, en dit vorm water. Now you'll see in some of the videos, some of the papers, gaan daar so lettertjie in 'n hakkie staan. Now that shows you in which state this element or compound is. In hierdie geval wys hulle vir jou it's a gas en 'n vloeistof. Okay. If it is an S, means it's a solid, en as hy 'n A-kie is, that means it's an aqua. Now as ons nou kyk na hierdie. The first one is the method that you did in grade 9. Waar jy neerskryf wat jy het aan elke kant. So on this side, I've got 2 hydrogens, this side 2 hydrogens. Ek het 2 suurstowwe, but I only have 1 oxygen here, which is a problem. So die kant wat minder is, on that side, I'm going to add a number first. And this number you add in front. So daar gaan ek nou 'n 2 sit, and then I'm going to start off from the beginning. I've got 2 hydrogens. Ek het nou 4 waterstowwe, because that 2 is multiplying with that 2. 2 suurstowwe. And there's an invisible 1 next to the oxygen. So I'm going to say 1 multiplied by 2, give my 2 suurstowwe. Now I'm fine with the oxygens, but now I've got a problem on this side with the hydrogen. Hoe gaan ek dit regmaak? Ek gaan hier so 2 bysit. And then I'm going to do the balancing from the beginning. 2 mal 2 geef my 4, 2 times 2 gives me 4, 2 daarso, and 2 times 1 gives me 2. Now it's a balanced equation. Die ander metode wat jy kan gebruik is waar jy onder mekaar gaan skryf, and then you're going to use color. So for some, the first method is very efficient, en vir ander is hierdie ene baie keer makliker. So, I'm going to highlight that my hydrogen is going to be my orange, en my suurstof gaan my groen wees. So, I've got 2 hydrogen here, and I've got 2 hydrogen here, which is fine, it's not a problem, they're balanced. Ek het hier so 2 suurstowwe, and I've got 1 oxygen here. Now, the biggest problem I have is on this side, and it's with the oxygen. Ek gaan nou 2 vooraan sit, and I'm going to start again. Ek het 2 waterstowwe hier, ek het 4 waterstowwe hier. Still got 2 oxygens on this side, now I've got 2 oxygens here. So in die geval, my biggest problem now is my hydrogen on this side. Hoe gaan ek dit regmaak? Ek gaan 'n 2 daarby sit. So with this one, I added this 2, and with this problem, I added this 2. Nou begin ons weer van vooraf. 2 mal 2 geef my 4, 2 times 2 gives me 4. Die kant is 2, and 2 times 1 gives me 2, and now it's a balanced equation, so I'm happy with that equation. It doesn't matter which method you use. Are you using the first one? Oh my gosh, sorry. The first one, of gebruik jy die tweede metode? You're not getting marks or losing marks for whichever one you're using. Jy kry 'n punt slegs vir die balansering van die vergelyking of die chemiese reaksie, so dit maak glad nie saak hoe jy daarby uitkom nie. A tricky one that you can try is on page 214, bladsy 214. It's a balanced equation, but it's a bit more difficult. So, nommer 2.1, like so. Okay, so whichever method you use, doesn't matter, jy moet hom net gebalanseerd kry. The only thing that you should note in a case like this, you've got an oxygen on this side, but you've got 2 separate oxygens on this side. Wat gaan beteken? As jy hom uitwerk, gaan jy hier sê jy het 2 suurstowwe, hier het jy 2 suurstowwe, en hier het jy 1 suurstof. So in total on this side, you've got 3 oxygens, en aan die kant het jy 2. Dis iets wat jy in gedagte moet hou. Ek wil graag hê julle moet hom self probeer by die huis, This is your answer that you're going to get at the end. That's your end result. Probeer hom asseblief self by die huis, and if you have any queries about this, please message me on WhatsApp. Tussen die ure wat ek vir julle gesê het, andersins sal ek julle bietjie later terug WhatsApp. Otherwise, make an appointment with me and come to my class dat ek vir jou verder kan verduidelik. Exercise 14 is a very nice exercise to do and practice your balancing, as well as exercise 15, where they talk about endo and exothermic reactions. Now, the difference between these two are endothermic means it's going to go into the object. Endo and exo. So, endo means it's going into the object. So, dit beteken die energie van buite af gaan hy vat en binne in hom hou om hom warm te kry. That's you taking a water bag or anything that has heat en jy hou hom styf teen jou lyf vas, and that heat is then given off and going to your body. So you are actually taking in the heat, so it's going into your body. Nou, exo beteken hy gaan uitgaan. So this is the warm water bag that's releasing energy, releasing the heat. So the heat and the energy is exiting the warm water bag and going into your body. So die hitte en die energie van die warmwatersakkie gaan uit die warmwatersak uit en hy gaan binne in jou lyf in, sodat jy warm word. Nou, oefening 15 is 'n baie lekker oefening om dit te oefen, and that is literally the end of this unit.